Okay. Take 2. Hopefully, the storm doesn't cause such issues for this stream. We'll see. All right. So, what are we playing against? Lifeblood and Splinter Gleam. We will take this. That's good. This is bad. This is bad. And then we hit okay. We really want to see this guy, the 4-drop. And then probably a phase, but okay, perfect. Although this is really bad into bleed, but I wish there was a way to cleanse bleed, because like bleed seems quite strong into smaller units. Maybe there is and I just don't know it.
Lights up!
Oh, that's less than ideal, but it's fine. I just don't block when it attacks. I never damage it. I can always just phase it out. Yeah, we just take this. Pass. We're going again. That's fine. Let's pass. Opponent's not passing. It's going to play the confront. So we can go like this and go bam. Now that's gone. That's good for us. I mean, they might have a buff or something. Like Fervor card. Should be slightly annoying. They can't play that. So they could have nothing. Opponent just conceded. Okay. If that's all it takes to win games, we're in a good spot. I don't know if I like that it kicks me out of... Maybe that's not supposed to happen. But every time after a game, it puts you back into, like, which do you want to choose? And I think it should stay in the queue that you want to queue in and say, like, play a match. Instead of having to click back on ranked, hit clear again. That's slightly annoying. But, again, maybe it's new because it used to not do that. But now every time after a game, you have to re-hit ranked, but we'll see. All right. We're against Splinter. No, we're against Silence and Sungrace. We'll see what they do here. I don't really want either of these right now. I probably don't need 3 1-drops. Maybe I do. Can I just go hard aggro into him and see what happens? Let's try it. I don't have the attack token, but that's fine. At some point, I need my 4-drop to really get the lock off, but we have plenty of chump blockers until then. Might as well... No, I can just play this dude. That way, if, like, after this comes down and changes the Star Siphon, I can, sure, I'll block that. I'll take, that's fine by me. The question is, do I open here? I don't think I open. I think I pass. Do I just pass? Yeah, I think I can pass. Let's see what they do. They're going to play the 2. Oh, they're playing that. Oh, okay, that's fine. We're cool with that. We got no issues there. And then we just ship the attack. Yep. I'm not... I played a lot of ramp. That's like what I've really been playing mostly, is ramp, trying to make like Trundle set. There's not a good enough card that's like 5 or 6 mana that can really threaten the board. Is that the best you've got? I could just... do we just want to bounce that guy? He just replays it. Wait. Okay, because the extra. I could bounce my own dude. Or I could just... pass. Pulling the 1/1, that's totally fine. So we're not going to give them this. We're just going to play... We're going to play this. Go back to the one true timeline. And then if they pass, we open next turn and they don't have a good block. So all we're trying to do with this deck is get to the 4-drop that phases, and then we phase everything else, and we just have the entire board just be locked and phased. I could rewind this and then replay it. I kind of like that. I kind of don't like that. The reason I don't like that is it's using one of my rewinds with nothing to progress immortalizing, but it does level, so... And if I ever get the Amethyst Scholar, or whatever it's called, I can't remember that card, and this makes this really good, because then I draw, right? When I'm phased. And then we just pass. I could play Special Forces, and then it seems kind of decent. Or I could play this and save 2 mana. 2 mana doesn't do anything, but it does threaten. I could also just bounce. We could just start bouncing. But then they shift to Star Siphon. I don't really like that. Let's just go here. Because then whatever they throw into the board, I can chump block until I get my 4-drop on the board. That's slightly annoying. That's fine. So now we'll just pass. That's out of the way. Now we're going into... Sure. That's fine. Okay. We still just pass. I do get to bounce one of these, which feels...
There's nothing she can't find.
I kind of just want to pass again. See if they develop once more. They're not going to develop once more. That's fine. We can do this. Pay 4 to rewind. Sure. Bam. So this becomes a 3/3. I'm just trying to control the board, or like keep blockers, sort of slow the game down until I'm able to start phasing with the 2/1. Okay, they're just ramping while there's Paradox on the board. It's fine. We're okay with that. And then we play this to shift to the 1 true timeline. Okay. And now I think we go with this. Firm prayer. Okay. So I can pull this, ship these two. We'll see what opponent does here. Opponent has 9 mana, which is fairly scary. I do have the ability to slow the game down immensely. So I'm not exactly worried. So we want to get this out of the way. We can trade this. Or do we actually just go here? Do we just go here? So that they can't... We could ship both. This doesn't die. I don't really care. Yeah, let's do this. Delay the either Army of the Sun or the 10-drop or whatever for a turn. See what happens. Okay. Do I I don't... That's fine. We just let this die. Now this goes to... This immortalizes. We get abundant growth. That's slightly annoying. What can we bounce? I think we just wait. Yeah, let's just wait. This is gonna... Yeah. That's fine. I'm not super worried about that. We have many, many phase units. We can shove this in their face with this. 6/6, yeah, so... Pulling the 3... Okay, that's fine. We just let this go. Go there. We'll go phase, phase. Not having the 4-drop is the problem, though. Because the whole idea is to keep them phased. But that's alright. I could use this. Yeah, let's do that. I don't have anything else that I'm doing this turn. Opponent is down to 3 cards. We'll get another one when this ends up dying, but if I can stabilize here, I feel like I'm in a fairly decent spot. I have Rexes coming, so I can always go after stuff. I need the 4-drop, though. That's the problem. I have no 4-drop. I need the 4-drop. Okay, that's fine. I mean, I have stuff I can do here, so I'm not super worried about it. Like that. I think I just have to play the 8-drop. And then pull probably... That's fine. Let's go ahead and pull the Overwhelm. I can always phase this next turn. Yeah. If you guys are in chat, I haven't streamed in 2 years, so I have no idea if my audio settings are good, so let me know. Well, that's annoying. That's fine. It's not the end of the world. Again, I'm not being threatened really next turn. I could have potentially like went after the confront unit to avoid that, but again, opponent's on 2 cards. We should theoretically stabilize here at some point. I have another 8-drop that I can drop. That's utterly terrifying. I absolutely 1000% need my 4-drop. There is no mana, or so we can bounce. What do we want to bounce? I guess we bounce this guy. Yeah, we'll bounce this. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. We get to phase these 2. That's fine. That dies. No big deal. Block, block, phase, phase. Oh, confront. Okay, that's fine. I need the 4-drop, though. I thought about running it as a diver, so I'm guaranteed. Hey, Red Jack. What's up? I thought about running it as a diver, but then you only have 1. And so, while it's guaranteed, if it dies, the whole entire deck just kind of falls apart. But when you don't find it like this, it just feels quite miserable. That's... Sure. So, if I find it now, I might be okay. But if I don't find it now, I'm in a very bad spot. I didn't find it now, if you noticed. I do have some play. I have another out of line. It's slightly too late, I would agree. Well, I mean, if I get it if I get it next turn, then yeah, I might just have to take one of these hits, or maybe like not quite sure what the play is. So we just kill. I don't actually have a good option here is the problem. I don't want to give them any tricks, but I also don't. I guess the health never matters, right? So we'll just level this. It gets cleave. We're hitting the Nexus. Sure. Yeah. I can run the more draw if I need to. This has quick attack. This does not. So let's get a chump blocker out. That'll heal me 1. I do get 1 more phase here. That's not it. It's looking mighty scary now. I'm pretty sure that we can't survive, but we'll give it our best. So let's go ahead and let's kill this thing. Yeah. We kill this. Opponent drags this, I would presume. I might just have to take one of these hits. I definitely have to phase this. This is fine. So phase this, block here. Yeah, out of line. We go phase. Phase. We can also do this to 9. Yeah, it's not enough. Do that just to have another chump blocker. Okay.
Onward.
If I hit the 4-drop now, we may have a chance. A small one, but we may have a chance. I need my Come on. That's not it. Okay. I mean, I do. Okay, so I can play this, right? And I can kill this thing. No, I can't because of this guy. Well, I might be able to kill it with a throwdown. And then I'm only dealing with 1 actual threat. I mean, I have to give up Brex then, which feels quite bad. So let's play this. We go to Abundant Growth. I mean, opponent has tricks, right? I know opponent has at least 1 under 3 spell. Yeah. So, but I do get two of these. So this is 8. Yeah, it's not enough. Oh, this has Siphon as well. Yeah, this is over. Okay. That's yeah. Good game. Okay. Yeah, that didn't work. And that's what I've noticed with this specific deck. So I haven't looked at anything on like whatever the sites. It's not Runeterra AR, but Mobalytics or anything like that. I haven't used any of those. I've just been playing the game on my own, trying to like see how I feel, what cards are good, what cards aren't, what decks could be good, what deck ideas I have, so that I'm not tainted. Because coming like after playing Pokemon for 2 years, there's just no testing. Like no one builds new decks. Everyone just net decks and meta. And you have to, because there's just not enough time in between tournaments to really like build completely new archetypes. So I don't want to do that here. But the deck just does not work without the Karmic Debtor. It just falls apart. So if I get this and then I can start permanently phasing units, feels pretty good. But without this, maybe I just need to hard mulligan for that card and just say whatever happens happens. But the point of the deck is to get this rolling, flip it, and then just control the board. Everything's permanently phased out. I have tricks to keep it alive. But I'm not sure. We'll see. So I haven't looked at anything of what's good, what's not good. I know that I did watch the one Majin Vey video because it's Majin. And it was cool to see him back after so long. And that the Sunshock deck is funny, and pretty strong, I guess. But that's the only deck I know about. No. So it does have rewind in it because that helps control the board until I can get the lock off, right? But the idea is just to phase everything. I have not entered any free codes. I've done nothing. All I've done is play games and draft. Okay, what are we up against? We're up against what I'm assuming is some form of aggro. Maybe. But I think I want to just try and get rid of everything that isn't the Karmic Debtor. And then I have a couple of chump blockers here. Okay. None of those are the Karmic Debtor. Neither is that. All right, man. Goodbye, Jack. Thanks for stopping by. Allie questioned that. So the code, I'm assuming the codes get you cards. Sloth.
Dust to dust.
Sure, we'll ship it. Cards, draft tickets. Okay. Yeah, that, like, I don't have all the cards, but I've just sort of been playing with what I have. And that's actually something I said in my review, that, like, it feels fairly easy to get cards if you're grinding. The battle pass is, like, a good way to get it if you spend a little bit. Hey, look, temple. But yeah, I'll add all those here. Let me copy yours. Those codes. All right, so I copied those. I want to kill that as soon as possible, I think. But I don't have any of my confront units, so let's just start pressuring.
Seriously, how did that get through testing?
Hard to breathe. One problem I have seen, and I don't know if it's a bug or if I'm reading it wrong, but... Oh. That's pretty strong. Is that this should, even when not immortalized, it should strike, bounce, and put my 1-drop back, right? But it never seems to do that. We're doing 2 damage. Is it worth saving this thing? I think it may be. Yeah, I think it is. I could just phase my unit, but then I can't use it. Does that matter? Not sure. No. I think I'm just gonna phase my own unit. Hello? There we go. There was just a huge lightning strike. Yeah. I've done multiple drafts. I think I'm like close to gold in drafts. I don't know, but I've just done that by. So like theoretically, if I do this, it should bounce that back to me, even if there's no blocker. If they block here, I guess she just dies though, so I can't do that. Yeah, I guess we'll just pass. Yeah. I've played many drafts. Drafting's fun. Drafting's a lot of fun. How does this guy immortalize? I see you overflow. Okay. This guy gets big real quick. Okay. We can just... Yeah. Let's just do that. Kind of kills opponent's attack. Although the 1 mana 4 to an agent's slightly annoying here. I guess I have rewind, so it's not the end of the world. Oh, yep. That's annoying. So we do have to do rescue. And then we'll rewind my own unit. The 5/6 will just drop. Oh, sure. Okay. I guess we can't. Yeah, so we just gotta do this. Do that. Again. There's no way they have another one. Okay. Now they might. Which should be annoying. Yeah, I think I'm able to attack, right? Because if they block here, I bounce. Yep. Level. She becomes a 3/4. Set it to 0. We can reset this, play that. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. I still no 4-drop, by the way. Still no Karmic Debtor. How do we want to play this? What if we just... Okay, so we block here. That's the first units that would... We block here. And then we... No, I don't... Yeah, we block here, block here. There's probably some type of buff or something coming here to try and make it so that this gets knocked out. Yeah. But that actually... What happens if I do this? What does this trigger before this? Should we do this for science? I mean, I could just do this, right? We'll start here. But I do want to know, if we play focused adaptation, does that trigger first and not trigger special forces? Alright, so we're going to do this for science. It may not be the correct play, but we're going to do it for science. The next time I would be destroyed, instead heal me to your full and core in the same amount, right? So let's try this. We're going to go here. And I want to see if it... Ping, ping. Okay, so it didn't work. It didn't work. Good to know. I think we'll pass. This probably gets shot now. Oh, no, that's fine. Might as well, right? Okay, so for science, it did not work. I didn't think it would, but we had to try. Deleted my guy. That's sad. Okay, so this is where it gets ugly. Because I don't quite know how to go from here. I guess I can do this. No, we're going to go here. I need to start whittling this thing down. Bro, can you stop trying to kill me, please? Slightly annoying. He's going to overflow. This thing's going to get a bajillion keywords. Not ideal. But eventually I can just rewind it, right? I can just use rewinds and put it back to the hand and it becomes a 0-1 again. I'm assuming. Okay, this level, sure. We're doing 1 to that guy. Is it worth using this? I don't think it is. I don't care about the sprout. There's not really a big threat on board, except for if this... Oh, there's still no overflow. Why are we not overflowing? I don't quite understand why we haven't leveled this dude. It's fine. No big deal. Oh, now. Wait. Oh, because of this and that. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. How do we want to go about this? Well, I think we just do value. We throw one of those there, one of those there, one of those there, one of those here, and just take 5. Seems fine. Yep. I'm going to drop an 8 drop. That seems pretty decent. And then, again, if we can find a karmic debtor, we'd be in a fairly good spot here. But apparently, that's not allowed. I don't know if you guys can see. Shout out if you recognize this logo. What is this doing? I've never actually played against this card. When you play an action, shift to volcanic rivers, okay? When your actions and timelines, you shift have siphon. What the? Oh, so if you do damage, you siphon? Or if your volcanic rivers pings, it siphons? That's interesting. I don't have 4 mana. If they spend more mana, maybe I can kill this thing. But I don't want them to have like another sun shock and then this thing end up dying. Spend your mana, please.
Dust to dust.
I think they're baiting me. I mean, I do have another one, so do I just want to kill this? And if they have a trick, they have a trick. I think I'd rather just pull it, right? I can just wait. There's another one. Yeah, they're pretty sure. Okay. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I just confront this next turn, and then I have tricks. Okay, that's decent. So if we go here, we go there. Let's pull this. I guess we could pull this out of the way. and then pull this thing. I could also not do that. I could also play this to get another one. And then I have 8 left. 3, 12. Yeah. Okay. So now we have 3 confronts. So I can, like, pull this with this. Pull this with this. Okay, so there's a bunch of tricks that opponent has. That's fine. We're going to go here. We're going to go there. We're going to go this. Pull this thing here. This will pull this out of the way. It does have confront, but again, I don't actually care. Eventually, I'm just going to rewind this thing, and it's going to get set back to a 0-1. So I don't actually care about that. Then we'll send this in, and let's pull this guy. We're just trying to clean up the board. And then we hit OK. That's fine. Sure. I can phase the same, destroy them. They're not the same. I can phase 2, so who would I want to phase? I could phase these 2. Or I can just strike that dude. Right? And then that should work, right? I take 1. I go up to a 9/9. I get cleave. Yeah. This dies. This doesn't attack. So that dies. That dies. That almost dies. Playing another one. By all means, do your thing. Then we're going to go this and just rewind this guy. That seems pretty decent. And it becomes like a little baby guy, I would assume. I assume it resets its stats down to this. I would guess. Nice. Yeah. So that's one threat gone. This threat isn't enough because I'm going to kill it again. I got Cleave and Overwhelm coming. I got another Rex on the way. What's opponent at? Opponent's at 20. Hold on. What is this? Fast. For each, it's doing overflowed. We'll just go like that. Keep her alive for now. That seems pretty decent. I think I pass. Just to threaten. I could have actually bounced her. I could have played that better. More so than what I did. Okay, so then we're going to go like this. Play another one here. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, I still haven't been able to do what I'm supposed to be doing, which is the Karmic Debtor. But the addition of the T-Rexes gives me that top end to where I can actually, like... And I have so many different tricks that I can actually win a game without getting the phase lock off. But which I still have yet to do, ever. But I want to try it, because I'm pretty sure, I haven't tried this, but if a unit is phased and you have a full bench, are you able to replace that unit phased? I don't think you can, because it doesn't exist. But I'm not entirely sure. These things are becoming slightly annoying. So we will just go ahead and kill one, I believe. Right now, just so that I don't... Because I'm taking, what, 4? Yeah, it's going to start becoming a problem. But I will kill this one next turn. As long as I can't play 8 actions next turn, I should be alright. Hey, there's my Karmic Debtor. Okay, so I think the play is to do something like this. We go here. Hold on, how do we want to do this? We're going to go here first. We're going to pull this guy. Then we're going to go here. Then we're going to go here. Then this is here. Then this is here. We pull that guy. Then we go like this. And that looks good. This is dying, but that's fine. Because I have another one. And I'm pushing, what, 5 damage? This'll hit. Bounce this. Hit. Oh, this dies too. I did this wrong. I was supposed to hit this first. It was supposed to be this. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Sure. Okay, yep. That's all fine. I could... Oh, wait, I'm not... It's not dying. Oh, because that's dying. Okay, that makes sense. Opponent's at 16. I can control the board with Karmic Debtor now. That doesn't matter. I think we pass. I do need to shift the timeline somehow. Break free. I think I need to shift the timeline because this is eventually just going to kill me, right? Opponent has 6. I feel like we just do this now. That leaves me with 3. If there's something big here that ends the game on open, that feels kind of annoying, but yeah, I just let this go. You've done your thing. Because right now there's no threats. The only threat is volcanic rivers. That's the only threat currently. I do have ways to shift the timeline. How many of those? I got 2 in the... There's 1 there. I should have other ways as well. We're going to end. It's fine. That's pretty good. Karmic Debtors. Nice. Drawing cards. Got it. They're down to 14. There's no way deck out's an option. I die before that. I feel like we're in a fairly good spot. I don't know what's in opponent's deck, obviously. But I have so many ways to control the board, and I'm not sure that they can ever, like, get through this. Why wouldn't I do this? Am I crazy? What am I missing?
Grab my hand.
I'm going to play this. I want opponent. I'm assuming opponent has something big to play, but I'm not sure what that would be. Do I want to phase her out? Do I actually care? I don't think I care. So we're just going to do this. Oh, clearing the stack. Okay. I don't think that's necessarily when you wanted to play that, because now I can just do, what, this? Yeah. Let's do this now, so we get the big fatty out of the way. One of them, anyway, I should say. Sure. Wow. 2. Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with that. 2 clear the stacks, clear the chains on 1 turn, because now I should just be able to like just. Ooh. Do I open? I don't think I open, right? There's no reason to open. We'll get rid of this. Again. Sure. Opponent gets an action. Which is what? Take control of an enemy unit. Equal cost the number of timelines in the stack. There's 8 timelines. Okay, what if I just did this? We phase this unit, phase that unit. Levels both of my dudes. And then I swing in. No way, third. No way. There's no way there's a third time stop in hand. I don't believe. No way. I don't believe you. Okay. That's fair. Oh, well this can't then fade. Oh, that it's also on me? That's rather annoying. We just full swing here. Sure.
Onward.
Okay. Okay, so I shouldn't have used that on my own agent. That was bad. Oh, it's not bad, because eventually I'll get this back, right? So. Opponent actually might deck themselves out. Legitimately might deck themselves out.
Break free.
Yep. Okay, let's draw a card. We're down to 6. But decking themselves out, I guess it's not an instant loss for them. Sure. Alright. So this may lose me the game, but we're going to test this for science. We're going to go like this. We're going to go phase, phase. Right? I mean, they might have another time stop. But I want to say that they can't replace this once it's there. We'll see, though. Boo! Oh, man. Well, now it's just over. Well, yeah, it's just over. Or not log out. What am I doing now? Surrender. Okay, so we didn't get it tested for science. I still want to see if it works. But I don't know if like a high damage, like board damage removal is like the deck, how the deck's supposed to work. The cleansers are like okay, they're not great. I'm just not sure the idea of the deck is strong enough. Like unless you get the early karmic off, but even then it's such a weak unit. And then the fact that your agents don't phase in either makes it feel less ideal. But I want to know. I want to play it and see if I can get the lock off because I'm not sure if it works or not. But what we could do is try a different deck. We could try the rally. I'm not sure this is going to function the way I want it to, but we'll try that one as well. So this deck has 5 rally cards because I don't own 6. And oh wait, hold on. I was told there's codes. Give me a second. Is it in the shop? Where do I put the codes? Redeem code. Okay, here, let's do this. I'm told, by the way, I'm putting these back in here. We got codes are Allie. Sure. Core set pack confirmed. Awesome. Love to see packs. West down. Yes. XP times 500. Love to see it. Economy. Yes. Core set pack 3 and beta launch, which is failed. Beta launch. Did I spell it wrong? Okay, and a limited ticket. Cool. I got 9 packs. Let's see what we get. Anything good? No. I mean, it's fine. We'll open another. This card's interesting. I'm just not sure it's good. There's so many cards I haven't played with yet that I want to. This card seems absolutely busted, but also useless. I don't know. This card seems interesting. If you erase the top 5 cards of their graveyard to deal damage equal to all enemies and the enemy core equal to each action. So let's say you erase 3, you're doing 3 and 3, and you have an 8/8. The problem is it has no keywords. Even when it immortalizes, it has no keywords. But we'll see. I don't know. It could be busted. Maybe we need to make a ramp deck into that. I don't know. Cool. Should we keep playing ranked? Anybody in chat have a ranked or a draft preference? I personally have been doing a lot of both. I really enjoyed draft, but I've been trying to find some interesting decks to play with in this. So this is what this deck looks like. It uses, it is what? Splinter Gleam and Phase Tide. And the idea is you put a big fat units in place, and then you use the rally to give them +1/+1 and Overwhelm, which is beneficial because a lot of these units have high durability that gets damaged when they interplay, and they're very cheap. So you can do an early rally with Overwhelm with like a full board with units that like got -4, right? That's the idea. It's okay. I haven't like. There's a lot of ideas that I've been. I put this card in here just for that stupid face card. I can't remember what it's called, but the one that phases and then comes back in and then shoots your Nexus and your guy. I hate that card. We'll play this. But I've just been limit testing a lot of ideas that I see cards have. What can we do, etc. Again, I haven't looked at any stat sheets or matchups or guides or cards. Like, this seems to be a standard deck that people are playing. In my personal opinion, it hasn't been like, it's been okay. It hasn't been super crazy. I kind of like the way this curves, and then eventually we draw into a rally and win the game. And we're attacking first, which is okay. Yeah, I kind of like the curve of this. I guess, yeah, we can play this because there's nothing that immediately changes the timeline as a 1-drop that's in Lifeblood or Silence. So ooh, that's slightly annoying. This guy's gonna die. That's fine. This becomes a 3/3, which I can't actually get through. Maybe opponent goes after the Overwhelm. I sort of doubt it. This card's really strong. It's really strong. A 2-mana 3/3 with Confront and a 2/1 with Confront seems kind of busted. I am able to go like this. Pull this. Maybe they don't have another unit to play. Highly doubtful. This survives. This gets damaged. Meaning I could push damage with this next turn. I mean, sure. If you want to use a trick, use a trick. That's fine. Yeah, that's all good. Now my doggo is leveled. Next turn, I can do something like play this plus bank, and then play this and have the ability to have some tricks in hand. Okay, I can't play this then. I mean, I can. I could play doggo. And if they want to swing with doggo, they swing with doggo. Or swing into doggo, they swing into doggo. Yeah, that looks fine. We'll play the doggo. If they want to swing into it, they swing into it. They might swing into into this. That's fine. I'm not blocking you. Because then what I can do is I can go like this. Is there any tricks? I guess they've already used one of the... They have Spike. If they have another Spike, it's slightly annoying. But this levels second doggo. Heals both our units so that we're not afraid of the Sprout. And then next turn we can go into Bullseye. It would have been nice to have this if we played this for Bare Knuckle Inquisitor, but it is what it is. I could just swing here, but I don't like it. We're going to go here. Really just put the pressure on. This is probably dying. Vengeance. Or Hush now, I should say. Oh. Well, this card is so good. This card is so good. Unfortunately for opponent, it actually doesn't work in this deck because I can give my thing Overwhelm. So, it's fine. We'll play this.
I made it myself.
Because then I can pull this out of the way and swing, and he either takes 11. Yeah. Sure. What is this? Okay. That card's also extremely annoying. Reviving the dead ally for 3 is like, feels kind of cheating. It feels really strong. Oh, this card actually goes bonkers. We're going to play this. If I can kill one of these, it goes pop, pop. She levels. I can get like... She already gains the fervor, but... I hate this card. Sure. I think actually what I do now, this is going to phase in and ping this. Do I just give her fervor now? And yeah, I do. Because when this phases in, this will be pinged. Oh. You sure you want to do that? I didn't think so. I was going to say, really? 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 Does this work how I think it works? She becomes a bajillion? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I don't think that was the correct move by opponent. But that's fine. Sure. Yep, let's just do this. I have to just keep pressuring. That's fine. It kills. She becomes a bajillion. I don't actually know how to beat this once this combo is set up. Do I just ignore them? Like, someone tell me how to beat this. I need one of my rally cards is what I need. So I think what I do is I actually phase this unit so it doesn't, it draws me a card and it keeps it from flourishing, right? And then brother, I need my rally card so bad. If I hit my surge card, I can't remember what it's called. The one that gives me overwhelm. Like, that'll be real strong here. That's not enough. The problem is you can never actually, like, go after this thing.
Your sins are heavy. My fists are heavier.
I hate everything. Sure. Sure. No. I refuse to let you live. I can't beat this deck. I cannot beat this deck. And it feels so annoying. Okay. Sure. This ping shoots this and it dies. Freaking annoying. I guess we do this because this
The work continues.
heals everything. I have 5 rallies in the deck. I don't understand why I haven't seen one. You know what I mean? Like, well, that's frustrating. That's fine. Sure. Let's go like this. And we'll pull this here, and then we'll pull this here. Oh, wait, okay. This thing never dies because the fact that it phases and you can't challenge it and you can't actually like kill it. That's the problem. It never dies. Sure. I'm just gonna use this here really quick.
Too tough.
Where are my playlists? The problem is that this thing just constantly is going to be phasing in and out and kill me. And I can't without overwhelm, you can't win the game. Am I playing this like against this wrong? I don't understand how to win against this setup. Like once I get set up, it feels legitimately impossible to win. So it's like, I don't know if this deck just doesn't lose to anything but aggro or like high heavy removal decks, etc. Because like even now, I can't do anything. Like
You don't need that.
I don't know how to beat that deck with anything that I play. Unless it has overwhelm. Like, but again, that's why I have I want to edit that deck. Not what am I doing? That's why I have like the 5. Maybe I just need more draw. Is draw that important? That like unless you have high draw, you're just gonna lose the game. That's kind of what it feels like, because even when you run, like we've already seen on stream a couple of times, to when the deck pivots around a 3F card or whatever, and you can't actually, if you don't find it, the deck doesn't do what it's supposed to do. And I have 5, right? I have these 2, and I have the other. Where's my other surges? I have the. When did I take these out? Did I not save them? I thought I was playing these too. I'm supposed to be playing these too. Okay, so maybe we got to try that again with 5 surges. But then what do we take out, right? This card can probably go. Can I craft another one of these? I can. Okay, so we got 6 rallies. We're going to go with 6. Set in stones. These are good because it's draw. Maybe I should take these out instead of phasing units. I should play the bread card and heal, and that's healing my units plus drawing to keep my set the board up better, and it's cheaper. We could try that. It does kind of like lose my board control, which is not ideal. These I can probably just remove, right? But But then the only way for me to find the one true timeline is this. And this is also draw. Did I even see this card last game? I don't think I did. Oh, this is also a way. So if we take these out, right, we have 6 cards. Well, if we add another Paradox Flow in, because the healing seems pretty decent. And it's like a pseudo combat trick where they think that they're going to be able to knock out units, but they can't because of this card. So maybe that's better. 24 units seems right. Maybe we get rid of a backhand and then the Inquisitor. The Inquisitor's kind of good though. I'm not sure. Maybe we can go down on 1 rally and have 5 rallies. Or we just run them 6. Or we just take out the out of line. Do we just take out? Yeah, we just take this out and then we're set. All right. So we will get into our next. Well, here I'll get in here and then I will be right. I'll be right back. Okay, so apparently my Twitch has been down this entire time, and I did not know. So how do I restart Twitch? Can I just restart Twitch? No, I don't want to log out. I think I have to